And we're back for the passing show on Harrowings live with Hal Gill, your host. Looking at a street northwest, changing colors of the trees. Love these linden trees, I believe they are. Turns to a nice dark purplish color. Guess there's in summer. They bloom. Season of spring. Beautiful white blossoms on them. Now they turn to this dark purpley color. Crepe myrtles turn too. It's all good. Take a rock. Just missed it. Fellow running a red light on his bicycle. It's dangerous out here. That's one of the things that happened this morning. His car cut over into my lane. And we're going for the center lane to turn on I Street as I was turning into H. And if I hadn't been sharp on it, we could have easily had an oblique collision with each other, which would have been distressing to me. Might have killed me. That is the nature of things. It's all a game of Beat the Reaper. I talk about that a fair amount. We're talking about the self as a bundle of impressions. Philosophy, someone playing it in the background now, thanks to me sending it out there. The ripple effects just continue. I've also been doing some poking around in Theosophy. Their 150th anniversary as a society from 1875 to today is underway. I got a blast from their Indian headquarters, I believe, and a number of articles were in English there to be read. And then I went on to my devotion to Mayor Baba, which I think is, I don't know. I'm always skeptical about all things. But I do like the philosophy of do no harm, of looking at things from a non-dual perspective, that everything is one. And all of this is illusion. Been thinking about Philip K. Dick today, too, and smashing up a lot of the different source materials that I go to. There's Napoleon Hill, his concepts. He made popular sufficiently that they're still out there with Think and Grow Rich. If you can find it, that there's all kinds of societies you could belong to. Buckminster Fuller is one of them. But BFI, Buckminster Fuller Institute, definitely on my mind. Found a chicken bone. Fond of making sure these acorns get moved around as I detect them on the sidewalk. Little things matter, just ripple effects, There's a cafe there. One of the things I don't like, things with a lot of sugar in them. And I'm trying to cut down on that, change my diet slightly, and try to make sure I get an egg in me every day, minimally. Let's see if I'm going to cross the street yet. Scanning back and forth, looking for members of the passing show. I don't know, man. There's nothing seemed to me. I could be wrong. I should ramp up my activity. 2, 1, 0. There we go. Car running the red light. Kentuckian. Had a Delaware denizen park in the diplomat spot. I could see what he was trying to do as I was leaving. And I thought that guy's going to get a ticket. And sure enough, he did. Delaware got a ticket. Parking enforcement stimulates the economy slightly. Everything stimulates the economy. Everything that we do is interwoven and everything else. Every cent spent is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. Thinking about the shutdown now and folks not getting their SNAP benefits. I forget how many millions of people get SNAP benefits, but it was quite astonishing to me that the number was as large as it appears to be. Why can't we feed our people? Why do people need so much support? I think it has a lot to do with the nature of things, the nature of our economy, what we collectively have said is okay. That's my thought on the subject of the moment. What can we do about it? Power what's going on there? About the energy that's taken. Small gasoline powered compressor sending out water at very high velocities. Used one of those years ago. Just something to think about. I keep thinking. Passing show continues. You never know who you might see. You never know where the information goes. It's good to have two of you joining us. It's just Mia and Patricia. Let me know where you are globally. That would be interesting. And any thoughts you might have, anything that lights you up inside. What lights me up inside is continuing my work, walking along, and watching the passing show. That's peculiar. Find my breakfast. Oh, no, there it is. Thought I'd lost my wallet for a second, but it's in my pocket. And I've got a deep single pocket on the front of my sweatshirt. It's advertising the Theodore Roosevelt Conservation Partnership. My wife's business. She is the director of human resources for them, works the chief operating officer. It's a small lobbying firm that protects hunting and fishing rights around the country. And Theodore Roosevelt's member that's named, although I don't think that's a correct connection to Theodore himself, historically speaking. Just really look it up. Like everything else. I'll wrap the passing show here. Thanks for joining.